Hello, Dwayne here from PhoenixTypewriter.com. We are going to show how to replace rear feed rollers on a vintage Remington typewriter. This one in particular is a noiseless Model 7. It says Model 7 right down here. You can barely see it, but Model 7. Very nice machine. A lot of these old Remingtons, and this one is old, it's from 1940. The rollers go flat. The feed rollers that are behind and beneath the platen roller, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back, usually 4 in the front, beneath. They usually get flat spots. They won't let the paper turn. This is turning, but if you hold it slightly, it doesn't turn, and it won't feed with the feed. And you can't feed it in initially, you have to force it in. So we're going to fix that. We're going to replace those rubber rollers. I know on this model you have to remove this platen roller, the shaft, the roller, to get to the lower rollers. This other model we're going to show you, you don't have to. Here's our IBMs, parts, certificates, Arizona state flag, supply of rubber hoses, old feed rollers of various styles that you can remove and reuse, whole box of rollers, various pulled from machines, tons and tons of shafts. Mostly though we use these rubber and force it back on the original shafts, like the shaft here. We put rubber on there. There are some companies that still recover these, but they're very expensive. We found a way to get around most of that. Here's our model we're going to do, Remington, and this is actually a Junior 4-bank, but it's the one with a couple of different models have these where the bars are flat and they go all the way over. Pretty nice machine. It's got a very small platen roller and knob, but that is the trouble here. It won't feed through. So let me mount this camera and we'll show you how to do this. Okay, so let's turn the machine around. Let me show you first here. We're going to also replace this handle. It broke. It's got a wire through it. We'll find a belt. We already have an old belt that we use, and we'll rig up an end like this and make a new handle. This also needed these mounts, rubber grommets right here, completely deteriorated. Here's one that is supposed to be flexible rubber and a gap in there like that, but they are completely brittle and broken out of there. So we have ordered a new rubber. It's not as big a diameter, but it's just fine. It's the exact same thing, exact same center shaft, exact same slot, and then you just put it in here and remount it. That goes in there. Factory shoulder screw goes back on it, and away she goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of those. Those are about $5 each. That's $20 for the feet. Probably charge $10 for the handle. Feed rollers are another story. Let's roll this thing around and look at it. Get the carriage over. So it's got 4 spots for feed rollers. I've already taken them out. 1, 2, 3. There's the 4th one. Get a light on it. And if you remove the shaft the rest of the way, this roller will come out. There we go. So I got the last roller. And it's got a flat spot. If you look down it, you can see the flat spot and pretty visibly. That shaft goes, it's a metal shaft, kind of like this shaft. It drives through here, through the center of all these rollers. Okay, so when you get out the old roller, you have to peel off the old rubber. Here's the old rubber. And just peel it. You got to take a razor blade and just shave it all off. Then you get to the core. That's where the shaft goes through. We go through, go and wire wheel this thing just like it is. Make it brand new. So now we got the core. Looks brand new. It's nice and it's brass. It's beautiful. And what we need now is a piece of rubber that would be the right size diameter, right size inner diameter, and outer diameter. And I showed you all the rubber I got, and I have a piece here ready to go. Here's our piece. And this is the right size. It's a little small right now, but it's going to expand. If you look at this real carefully, we're going to force it on here. Let me put this on the shaft here so I can grip it better. Okay, so I got a piece here. I can shove it on. It doesn't go all the way through. And we're going to force this. Move this camera. Steady. And we're going to force this on here. We just force it, and it kind of bulges. When it bulges, it gets the exact right diameter. You can just force it on. It's not that long. Just force it on to the edge till you get it to where you want it, which is, oh, that's probably a little too far, but maybe we can back it off a little bit. Okay. We just want the edge showing. A little too far, but okay, and take that off the shaft so you got it. We're just going to trim this off here, the excess. Don't raise the blade. Okay, put that back. And then we're going to trim the rest of this so the brass shows just a little bit of the edge. So it kind of looks like the original. Alright, let's see. Perfect. See, so there's the original, there's the other side. Pretty close. And I have the other two already done, so now I've got 3. So all I got to do is shave this one off and repeat the process, and I'll have 4. And then all I got to do is put them back on the shaft. I can do that right now. I can do this with this new one. And well, I'm not gonna. It's gonna take a little bit. So, but there's one. Run the shaft through there, and we'll put the other one in, and presto, we'll have them all fixed. That is how we have been fixing the Remington rear feed rollers. We can do this for your typewriter if needed, and we are PhoenixTypewriter.com, also JC Business Machines. Look us up. Good day.